Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K Sangma today said the settling of the boundary dispute between Meghalaya and Assam is the responsibility of the state government. Speaking to the media, Conrad K Sangma said people have the right to speak, but it should not be a personal attack. When asked to comment on the move of Khasil's Autonomous District Council to approach the court on the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between the Chief Ministers of Meghalaya and Assam, the Chief Minister said, "I have nothing to say on that."
We have gone ahead and started this discussion because we felt that people in the border area have suffered for too long. That's my first and most important objective. We felt that this is an issue that has been pending for a long time and it needed to be resolved. And that's the reason why we took up the matter, had many rounds of meetings, and after a lot of hard work being put in, we were finally able to sign the Memorandum of Understanding in the presence of the Honorable Home Minister to take this matter to a completely new level where we are hopeful that once the second phase is over, we'll be able to actually demarcate the actual geographical boundary. Having said that, there'll be different people who will see it in a different way. And all I can say is that it's quite sad to see that certain individuals have that kind of a mindset, even on such an important issue like this. I don't think there's any need to play any kind of personal attack or politics in this. This is the issue of the people. Our government has been very, very committed to it. I have been very committed to it. The chairmen of the different regional committees have been committed to it. There is no reason for anybody to doubt the sincerity and the intention of this government to find an amicable and best solution, keeping the larger interest of the people of the state in mind. What we are trying to do here is trying to find a solution to a problem. And a complicated issue like this cannot be solved by us putting documents on the table or them putting documents on the table. We have been mentioning from day one that this is not a division between countries. This is simply a boundary or administrative control within a country of India. Therefore, yes, as a government and as an individual, we would want that all the entire map that we submitted should come to us. But we need to realize that, practically speaking, that will not be possible. Because Assam will have more documents and maps than we do. Because initially, Meghalaya was drawn out of Assam. So my point here being is that everybody and the HIMAs and other organizations, they have a right to take their stand. If they wish to go to the judiciary, that is what the judiciary is for. But we are very clear that we have done what we had to do, keeping in mind the interests of the people and ensuring that the best solution could be reached. And we felt after all the exercise we did that we needed to look at the will of the people in that area. And based on the will of the people, we had to move forward and find a solution. So the principles were slightly, I should say, expanded. And once the principles were expanded and broadened, certain other principles came in, and that's when we took this decision. So therefore, if we were to stick to the original maps and documentation, I think we would never be able to resolve the problem, and we would still be having meetings and coming out with the conclusion of maintaining status quo. But that is not a solution. So therefore, we had to take a stand, we took a stand, and we went ahead, keeping in mind the larger interest and keeping in mind that at some point in time, we need to find a solution to this very, very vexed issue, which was causing a lot of inconvenience to the people, especially living in the border area. It's sad to see the nature in which it is being perceived. I feel that such negativity and such personalization of a matter of such great importance to the people of the state is somehow just undermining this entire issue, and it's sad to see that people at that stage are looking at this from such a micro perspective is what I'm trying to say. But dissent is something that everybody has a right, and I have nothing to say about dissent, in the sense that I always welcome. We always examine anything that is given to us in a very positive way. We never look at it in a negative way. But I just would urge that others should also look at the entire issue from a positive sense and try to appreciate also that what work and effort has gone in, and not always make it a personal and a political issue.